Well, guys, I made a pretty bad mistake, and I feel pretty stupid about it. Long story short, the engine that we thought was a 350 came out of a 67 Camaro. It isn't a 350. It didn't come out of a 67 Camaro. Throughout working on the 65 and taking the engine and taking it down and going through it and seeing it, kept saying, this thing looks a little small, and my father said the same thing, and I really found out by looking at the casting number right here that this isn't a 350. It's a Chevrolet 307. I never even heard of a 307, to be honest. This is one of the early ones made. So I kind of did some research on it a couple nights ago, and then the next day I went out and looked at the VIN number on it. I got a partial VIN right here. Looking at this, we can tell that this Chevy, obviously 1970, is by the 0, and the L stands for the car that it came out of, which later turns out to be a 1970 Camaro. Came out of Van Nuys, I don't know how to pronounce it, California. Then looking at the rest of it, we can see that the V stands for the engine was made in Flint, Michigan, 03 March 17th. CNF means came out of a 1970 Camaro. The engine is a 307 with 200 horsepower stock and a 2-barrel carburetor with a manual transmission. So I was pretty excited to hear the news, but it was kind of like a bummer as well, because I thought we had a 350 and I already had a bunch of things in mind of what I was going to do to it. So I looked at the cylinder head cast number right here, and as you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but the number is 3927185. These cylinder heads came on a 1968 to 73 307 or 350. It's got a 1.72 intake with a 1.5 exhaust. But just stay tuned. Even though with this news, it's going to change a little thing. I'm going to have to go back and change some titles and stuff. But yeah, don't call me stupid or retarded because I thought it was a 350 because that's what I've been told. It's kind of, looking at it, it does look a little small, but you can't really tell without looking at the numbers. So did look at them, and I was wrong, so I'll own up to it. But we still got a good engine. It's kind of uncommon, unique, because it's old and it wasn't really made that much. Only for 68 to 73. And then they later made it in the 80s, but they were for Oldsmobile. So I think it's kind of unique and cool. We're still going to do some stuff with it. Put a new cam in and stuff like that. First off, we got to get it unseized, though. So stay tuned and keep watching the videos. We're going to see what we can do with it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned right here. Fire in the intake.